Hey everyone, today I'll be showing you how to create and manage footnotes and endnotes. Before going to the main tutorial of this lesson, let us first know what are footnotes and endnotes. Footnotes and endnotes are references or comments placed at the bottom of a page or at the end of a document, respectively, providing additional information about a specific part of the text. Footnotes are typically found at the bottom of the page where the reference or comments is made, allowing the reader to access supplementary material, such as citations, explanations, or comments, without disrupting the flow of the main text. This can include references to sources, definitions of terms, or additional context that may be relevant to understanding the content. Endnotes, on the other hand, are collected at the end of a chapter, section, or entire document, serving a similar purpose but often used in more formal or lengthy works to keep the main text clean and uninterrupted. Both footnotes and endnotes are marked in the text with a superscript number or symbol that corresponds to a matching number or symbol in the footnote or endnote section. They are valuable tools in academic and professional writing, as they allow the writer to provide thorough documentation and additional commentary without overloading the main narrative, ensuring clarity, credibility, and ease of reading for the audience. Now let us go to the most awaited part of the video, which is the tutorial. To begin inserting footnotes or endnotes, place your cursor where the superscript number for the first note should appear. Then select the References tab in the ribbon. If you are on a PC, select the dialog box launcher in the Footnotes group to launch the footnote and endnote dialog box. If you are on a Mac, select the Insert menu instead, followed by Footnote from the drop-down menu. When the Footnote and Endnote dialog box appears, select Footnotes or Endnotes, and then select the note's location from the drop-down menu. Footnotes normally appear at the bottom or foot of the page, while endnotes normally appear at the end of the chapter section or document. You can also choose additional options in the Footnote and Endnote dialog box, such as number formatting and whether the numbering applies to the whole document or to a specific section. When you are finished, select the Insert button to create the first note. Word will insert the superscript number in the text where you placed your cursor earlier, and your cursor will move to the note location you selected a moment ago. Now you can type your first note. You can then double-click on the number in front of the note to return to the location of the corresponding superscript number in the text. When you are ready to insert your next note, once again, place your cursor in the text. But this time, you can just select the Insert Footnote or Insert Endnote button in the References tab. The all options you selected earlier in the Footnote and Endnote dialog box will be maintained. What are the benefits of using footnotes and endnotes? This is not for the sake of just using them, and I believe it has a purpose. First point is precise citations and references. Footnotes and endnotes enable authors to provide exact sources for the information and ideas presented in their work. This precision helps readers locate the original sources, ensuring that the author's claims and arguments are supported by reliable evidence. Under that, is it acknowledged sources of information and ideas? When authors use footnotes and endnotes to cite their sources, they give proper credit to the original creators of the ideas, data, or quotations they are using. This acknowledgement is crucial in academic and professional writing, as it respects intellectual property and recognizes the contributions of other researchers and authors. Next is to avoid plagiarism. Plagiarism is the act of using someone else's work or ideas without proper attribution, presenting them as one's own. By using footnotes and endnotes to cite sources, authors demonstrate transparency and honesty, showing which parts of their work are derived from others. This practice helps avoid plagiarism by clearly distinguishing between the author's original content and borrowed material. Next is lend authority to the text. Citing credible and reputable sources in footnotes and endnotes enhances the credibility of the author's work. It shows that the author has conducted thorough research and is building their arguments on a solid foundation of existing knowledge. This use of authoritative sources can increase the reader's trust in the accuracy and reliability of the information presented. Second point is enhance readability and flow. Footnotes and endnotes help maintain a smooth and engaging reading experience by keeping the main text concise and focused. They allow authors to include necessary supplementary information without interrupting the flow of the narrative, making the document easier to read and understand. Under that is, it provides additional explanations, definitions, or context without cluttering the main narrative. Footnotes and endnotes allow authors to include important but secondary information such as detailed explanations, definitions of terms, or additional context. This ensures that the main text remains clear and streamlined, while still providing readers with access to deeper insights or clarifications if they choose to explore them. For instance, if a technical term is used in the text, a footnote can offer a definition without breaking the flow of the primary discussion. And last is that it will maintain readability and flow of the primary content. Third point is critical engagement with sources. Footnotes and endnotes provide a space for authors to interact with their sources beyond simply citing them. This engagement involves analyzing, critiquing, and building upon the ideas presented in the original sources, allowing authors to demonstrate their critical thinking and deepen their analysis. Next info is it offers commentary, contrasting viewpoints or further analysis, and enriches the reader's perspective. Fourth point is inclusion of tangential information. Footnotes and endnotes provide a convenient place for authors to include relevant but non-essential information that might otherwise interrupt the flow of the main text. This tangential information can include interesting anecdotes, historical context, methodological details, or additional examples that enrich the reader's understanding but are not critical to the main argument or narrative. Next is improve organization and navigation. Footnotes and endnotes help organize additional information in a structured way, making it easier for readers to follow the author's argument without getting lost in excessive details. Readers can choose to read the footnotes or endnotes for more information as needed, allowing them to navigate the document more effectively. This structure also helps readers locate specific pieces of information quickly, as the notes provide a clear and systematic way to reference and access supplementary content. Next point is facilitation of peer review and scholarly dialogue. It provides detailed citation that make it easier for others to trace the author's research process and verify sources. Lastly is overall quality enhancement. And that's it. This is how you create and manage footnotes and endnotes. I hope this helps, and before we end this video, please do share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.